to Mental Health with Marcie, and I'm Marcie. In today's video, we're going to talk about progress, not perfection. And it has been a minute since I made a video because of reasons, lots of them. Maybe I'll get into it, maybe I won't. You'll have to stick around and see. But I really wanted to talk about progress, not perfection today, just because of a recent experience I've had with physical therapy and how I kind of was able to change my mindset a little bit about progress versus perfection. And so, if you're anything like me, what I call myself a recovering perfectionist, the standards are pretty high. They're like, I don't know, they're like on the ceiling. I mean, beyond the ceiling. What is it called? Breaking the glass. Like, it's in the sky, in the clouds. So that's what I'm like when it comes to standards and my perfectionism and what I think that I need to do. And so I've been going to physical therapy, well, for a while. And every time I go in there, I, tell her, oh, I don't think I've like improved at all. I haven't done anything. I haven't done any of the exercises you told me to. And so I'm just like so hard on myself that I don't even acknowledge if there's anything I've done right. And then like she'll prompt me for some stuff and then I'll be like, oh yeah, actually I did this. I actually did this posture sitting thing you said, and then I've been doing this that you told me. And she's like, you don't give yourself any credit, Marcie. And I'm like, yeah, kind of my thing. Kind of one of the reasons why I go to therapy. But anyway, in today's session, we really went back and did a reevaluation of, how I had been at the first session and then how I have progressed now. And it was just so interesting, even just looking at the questions, realizing how much I'd actually improved and not realizing it. And so, or feeling like I did anything to deserve it or that I even improved at all. And so, like, I think the score, this is whatever their kind of pain score thing, I think it went from 23 to 12, which is like half, which is pretty significant. I mean, I'm not pain free by any means, but it just was a really big reminder that to me, I'm just like, oh, well, I'm like looking towards total pain relief. So, I haven't achieved that. So I haven't accomplished anything. And it's like, no, Marcie, get it in that thick skull of yours that it's okay, and it's actually healthy to celebrate, those smaller accomplishments and the fact that I've quote unquote reduced my pain in half, according to the score anyway, without even really realizing it or giving myself any credit for it. So that's just a really big lesson that I've had to learn, and I'm clearly still learning, because I am still always kind of striving for whatever that perfection bar is, even though it's unattainable and it just is dumb. But I keep doing it anyway. So again, recovering perfectionist. I don't know if I'll ever be like 100% recovered, but we can only hope. This topic also came up when I was watching Netflix documentary Stutz last night. It's about a psychiatrist on Jonah Hill made the film, and how just talking about his methods and his tools for kind of just life and everything like that. And so one of the things that really stuck out to me in the documentary was when he was talking about having, forgot my thoughts. See, this is why doing these live without any jump cuts is very helpful. What was my thought again? Maybe I'll remember it one day. But anyway, regardless, maybe I'll make a whole video about that documentary, but it did have a pretty big impact on me and just like made me think about all of the, I don't know, just different approaches to therapy. And just as someone who's been in therapy for a while, just kind of seeing that on screen and seeing someone else's experience and like experiencing different tools. Oh, I remember now. See, maybe I would remember. Just the idea that you're never going to have it all figured out. And that was something that really stuck with me. Clearly, it stuck with me so well that I forgot it, but I remembered. So, you know, that's something. But really just the idea that it doesn't matter. Like, no one has it figured out. No one, right? We look at people in magazines or on Instagram, wherever, TV, celebrities, and we think that people have it figured out. They're so happy, whatever, if they can just achieve X, Y, and Z. That whole comparison logic. Brene Brown up in here, you know. Got any Brene Brown fans? You know what I'm talking about. Gifts of Imperfection. But anyway, I digress. The idea of, you know, thinking other people have it together, and then that, like, at some point, if you achieve all of these things, and you're gonna have it together, and then you're just gonna be happy, and you're gonna be in the movie documentary, he calls it the perfect snapshot, that when you get there, then you're gonna be happy. And then it's just really stuck with me of the idea that it's you know, it's always going to be a journey. It's never going to be, you're never going to get there and have it figured out. And that's something that I've had a hard time accepting, and I think I still am, or I know I'm still struggling with accepting, because I'm still here trying to be perfect at physical therapy and just be, you know, getting to that quote unquote perfection level, even though I know that it's not attainable, and I know that I'm never going to have it all figured out. You know, whether. So if you're wondering why there's a jump cut when I just had this whole discussion about not doing jump cuts and leaving in this whole bit where I forget what I'm talking about, fun stuff just happened. I may or may not have my video stopped recording because I don't have enough room on my phone because I have too many pictures of dogs. So then I pinched my finger in the tripod, knocked the tripod off, broke the leg off of it. Then I had to wait like forever trying to transfer stuff to my SD card so I could continue filming. And now, wish I could show you. My phone is held up. One of the legs of the tripod is missing. So I have an open Midol bottle. I have the cap over here because it was too tall with the cap, so I had to take the cap off. It's fine. We're all moving on. My whole lesson, progress, not perfection. Because this is definitely not perfection. Clearly, this hair is not perfection either. And I would like things to go a certain way. I would like to not forget what the hell I'm talking about in the middle of a video. I would like to not break my tripod in the middle of a video. I feel like maybe I could try to tape it up. I tried to do it, but I like completely bent. How does anyone even do this shit? Only me. But anyway, it's fine. It's just better fodder for the video lesson that I'm just glad I'm able to get back into filming and sharing my experiences with mental health with you all, because that's what I love to do, and I haven't been able to do it for a while because I haven't been doing well. So, you know, in this channel, it's all about mental health, and so it's really hypocritical if I make my mental health worse by making videos about mental health. So, try to give myself a break, and again, progress, not perfection. To me, I would rather have some sort of strict. Okay, this is fine. Yeah. Yep, the Midol. This is fine. The Midol, yep, it's okay. Don't hold up. Fuck. This is fine. This is like a different frame. Do not, use an open Midol bottle to hold up your camera. Clearly. Anyway, we'll either have to invest in a new tripod or invest in some duct tape. I just didn't feel like duct taping it up after I waited all this time. So anyway, as I was saying, progress, not perfection. I'm filming a video, even if it's going to hell, I'm trying. And I hope that, especially around this time of the year, if you're any kind of stress like I am, but being, perfect around the holidays, I hope that you can find a little solace in knowing that I am just as much of a mess, if very likely more of a mess than you. So, yeah, feel free to laugh, make fun of me. I did actually match my bear to my flower. So I usually match. I know now it's like too far in frame. I wanted to wear my Hello Kitty shirt. So I was like, oh, I have to wear this flower. And then I was like, no, I could have a red bear to match. So I do like to match a lot if you know anything about me. And now apparently I match stuffed animals to my outfit. So it's fine. But anyway, I really appreciate you all watching, and I will see you in the next one.